Good day, my friends. Good day, my friends. Yes, today is February 12th, and we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about graph. Graph today. So, I am with A to Z Investor. My name is Romeo the Professor, and we talk about crypto, Forex, stocks, real estate. When you subscribe to this channel, you're going to get exclusive Bitcoin analysis forecast for the best cryptos to buy based on the latest trends and data. So today we're going to talk about graph. What is graph? Graph been moving tremendously. For instance, it has moved over 400%. So we're going to talk about graph, about exchanges, and graph, what graph does, and we're going to also do a price analysis because major exchanges has listed graphs on their as one of their coins. And graph, if you see within the last day, tremendous movement. Within the last week, huge movement. Within the last month, gigantic movement. So we're going to talk about graph. Also, I'm going to do a price analysis of where I think graph will go. So let's talk about that. But before I do, I share throughout the video my watch list of the cryptocurrencies that we're currently watching, their behaviors. So listen so that you can get a little note about that. And before I continue, I must let you know I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is meant to be construed as investment advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I must say that. So please subscribe now while we start the video. Okay, so what is graph? Okay, Coinbase, as we know, about a month ago, recently uh, put Graph as the token on their exchange. Okay, and a small amount of the token can be attained through Coinbase. Earn. Okay, Graph is a blockchain data indexing protocol which allows us to query network like Ethereum, something like a Google of blockchain's data. Woo! Did you say Google of blockchain data? Yes, I did. Access to this data can be done easily through an open API called Subgraph that anyone can develop and publish. Now, how does it work? The data is processed in a decentralized network of computers called indexers, which compete with each other to offer the best indexing and search process at the lowest price. Okay, now, graph token price, we will talk about that, but not now. Okay, so now this is what an article on Forbes said. Edge Node, a new software development company, is launched by the Graph Core Protocol team. Interesting. Now, so when we look, we see here the blockchain storage is usually optimized for adding a new block on the end of the chain and to be easily distributed to the nodes. The data is not stored as in a conventional database. Okay? Now, the Graph protocol provided the answers. That's why Graph is making a major move right now to building and running of queries to get at the data more efficient and decentralized. The availability of the Graph protocol made the rapid development and deployment of DeFi centralized finance. That's why we have 24 billion in 2020 alone in the decentralized finance space. Now, so this is what happened. As exchanges, as you can see, the price of the token, which has soared over 425% in the last 3 days on Coinbase, which I will show you. Okay. Now, a host of other cryptocurrency exchanges added the token to their list of offering. We have Coinbase, KuCoin, OKX, Kraken, Binance are some of the exchanges allowing Graph to be traded. Now, with the wide exposure, the price of the token has exploded, rising more than 49% in the last 24 hours, giving Graph a market value of 750 million. And that is still low, people. Developers can use Graph Explorer to search, find, and publish the public data they need to build decentralized application. So, let's see currently where Graph is currently trading at. So, If we do a price analysis, but before I do the price analysis, like I mentioned, people, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell if you want the benefits and value of knowing top performing cryptos daily. So let's do a price analysis of graph. So we do my horizontal line from the daily. So let's just use this line right here as a support now, okay? And let me look from the weekly. Let me look for the daily. So we use this right here as a nice. I'm sorry, the red line is a support. The green as a the red line as a resistance. The green as support. So as you can see from the daily, the last 2 days, graph came from $1.25 and now it's trading at $2.73. That means easily 100%. Easily. Within the last month, if we look at the last month, graph came from here. It came from right here, 77 cents. And now it's at $2.72. That's over 300%. So when the article, when this article here said that, I apologize, not this article. I believe this no, not that article. Sorry. I apologize. When this article said that the price of graph has soared more than 425% in the last 3 days, easily, you see that. And graph can still move. I'll explain. I'll do a price analysis. So let's look at graph on the coin market cap. Let's see if we can find graph at the coin market cap. Let me put graph up here. Graph is number 24. So let's do ranking. Let's look at graph number 24 of the coin market cap. It's loading. Sorry. I have slow speeds now. So loading. Graph right here. Graph market cap right now is showing 4 billion. It's at $2.71. The last 7 days it went 188%, people. I am bullish on graph. Graph is tremendous. Graph is making exploding moves. You know? So, do you want to know where you can trade graph, where you can buy graph? With exchange currently supports graph, which I told you. I will tell you again. So let's click here. If we go down, we have a list of exchanges. We have Binance, Coinbase Pro. Binance, Coinbase Pro is one of a solid places. Now remember, the graph is an Ethereum token that powers the graph, a decentralized protocol for indexing and querying data from blockchains. Okay. Now, if you click on market here too, I'm on CoinMarketCap. You'll see all these markets where you can trade graph, and if you just press on Coinbase Pro, it'll take you to Coinbase Pro, which I have an account, and you see, and automatically you can start creating an account to trade on Coinbase Pro. So I am bullish on graph. So this is the analysis on graph. This is February the 12th. I see graph heading to $3.50. Now remember, subscribe to our channel. This is what I would like you to do for me. Tell me what you think about graph, what I talk about today, the topics, and your thoughts. And if you're subscribing for the first time, please write down you subscribe and hit the bell. I am Romeo the Professor, where it is the investor.